if you're a trader, we have a special guest today who will be sharing his secrets of how he made over $5 million this week trading options with 13 market moves. First of all, congratulations. And can you give us a quick summary of what happened in the last 10 days?
Well, if you remember in the last interview, we took the account from 60K to 1.3 million. Since that time, we withdrew some money and we restarted the account with 520K. Then we traded Friday. Friday wasn't that great. We came in, we lost 200,000. And, we went into the weekend, not feeling the greatest, but the determination never broke. We came back Monday, we made the money back. We made 375 back up. And then Wednesday, it just started getting crazy. We made $2.2 million. Closed the account, came home, $2 million, went back in Thursday, was down 1.1. And, crazy. We finished Friday at $5.9 million. So we pretty much took the account from 500K to $5.9 million. And I don't know, 5 trading days.
That's absolutely amazing. Could you walk us exactly day by day and comment on each day? What trades you took, the ups, the downs, the emotions, what have you learned?
So what I learned is to stick to the trades and stick to the plan. For example, on Friday, after exiting, we had made $1.3 million and I was ready to make it happen. And come Monday, I had a big reality check because I started the day, with some money, and towards the end of the day, I was down $230,000. We didn't really get a bounce in Amazon when we wanted it. So it was a little bit frightening.
That's a really big hit. How do you feel about that?
So to tell you the truth, I was devastated. There's nothing like, making a lot of money one day and feeling good, feeling the confidence, and then, finishing the day losing money. It just makes you feel horrible.
So it seems that trading requires a lot of mental toughness to survive the down days.
So yeah, it's pretty devastating. And what I recommend to everybody, find ways to distress. I mean, a lot of people like to work out. I don't know. For example, that day after I was down 230K, I just went out on my Can-Am and I was just shredding it. I mean, I try to just get my mind focused, get all the fears out the way and get ready to start trading again.
Hold on, Robert. You mean you went from negative 230,000 to positive 395,000 in just 24 hours? That's a $600,000 swing to the positive. So I'm wondering, what trades did you take?
So yeah, I remember this day pretty much like yesterday. We were trading the S&P 500 futures. We had about 70 positions in puts, and we had about another 80 to 100 positions in Moderna puts the next morning, and helped us turn the account around.
Well, how did this comeback make you feel? Did you talk to any friends or family about this?
Well, to be honest with you, I mean, yes, I did talk to my friends and family, and I was embarrassed to tell some of my friends the truth. I had just won some money, and here I am. I'm down again. So, I mean, there's just a lot of emotions, a lot of mental tricks that you go through as a trader.
So, what happens next?
So yeah, what happens next was pretty crazy. We made $2.3 million the next day.
That is absolutely amazing. Can you tell me a little bit more about your emotions that day?
So yeah, it's a lot of emotions, and you gotta just remember yourself, to stick to the plan and stick to the 13 market moves. I remember that day, we were in put positions. And while we were in put positions, everybody on TV and everybody on the Discord channels, they were buying calls. They were on the opposite side of us. And, we stuck to the moves. And, all of a sudden the market dropped. And sure enough, we were up, $1.5 million, and I could have settled right there. But we stuck to it. We stuck to the coach's plan. And, we stuck it out to the end. And we ended out with $2.3 million that day.
That is absolutely incredible. So what happens on Thursday?
Okay, so what happened Thursday, again, is also crazy. We stuck to the plan. We stuck to the sequences. We were expecting a move 11, and we were building our position based on that. Unfortunately for us, the move 11 didn't happen until after hours. So, the $2.3 million that I had made before had now disintegrated, and I was down 1.3 million. And I didn't know what to tell my wife. I didn't know what to do. I was embarrassed to even mention it to my friends. Everyone around me was telling me, make sure don't risk that money. Take that money out. And sure enough, Thursday night, I was closing the market being down 1.3.
Did your friends and family know about Thursday's losses? How did they respond to that?
Yes, all my friends and family gave me shit. I mean, my wife gave me shit. She was devastated the next day. I mean, she was so happy thinking we were going to pay off the house. We were going to take care of all our bills. And, you know, the next day I go in closing the market, being down. I remember that day like yesterday. I remember I never complained. I remember studying the move 11. It didn't come out right when we were wanting to. It came out a little bit after market hours, but we saw the formation, we saw the volume, we saw how people were bullish, and it never broke certain levels. So we stuck to the plan. Fortunately, it was very painful that I stuck to the plan because again, I had just made 2.3 million, and now I'm going home losing more than half. It was devastating. But we stuck to it, and the next day, everything just changed.
So your close friends and family, no matter how much they love you, they made it so much harder for you. Do you think what happened would have happened if you actually listened to them?
Yeah, well, if I would have listened to everybody, I mean, I would have cut my position and I would have taken a loss. I mean, I see a lot of guys on the score, they're drawing lines, everybody has their own opinion. And yeah, I would have taken a loss, but you know, we stuck to the 13 market moves, and you know, we came out on top.
Would you say psychologically that was your lowest day when your account went negative 1.1 million?
So yeah, it was a pretty low point, and I actually ended up calling Leo that day. I told him to give me a call, and you know, it's funny that day when Leo called me, he didn't even mention the trades. He didn't mention the loss we were at. All he did is explain to me the plan and explain to me the charts, what was happening. And, you know, I saw that move 11 was happening. It just hadn't really confirmed until market hours. So it happened right as he was telling me. Like he started telling me that, you know, there's a possibility the market was going to go down after hours. And sure enough, it did. Everything after that is just, it's crazy how it happened. I mean, we opened up the market the next day, and sure enough, it dropped enough to make us a big amount.
How do you hold your ground and stay sane when you are down over 1 million in positions?
Great question. All I did was pretty much just listen to my coach. I remember after the market, he called me. We didn't talk about the size of the loss. All we focused was studying the move and the market and talking about what was going to be our game plan for the next day.
Can you describe your positions the day before and how much you were losing on each?
Yeah, so pretty much that day we went down. We ended up the market with being down a 1.3 million, and we had a lot of SPY puts positions. We had about 500 SPY put positions. We had, I think it was a total of 500 Tesla put positions as well. And I think the biggest one was 2,000 S&P 500 puts. You know, we went in being negative at the end of the day. We held those positions the next day. We were down, and you know, just like Leo said, he called me in the morning, told me, hey, you know, within 30 minutes, the market is going to break down. And sure enough, we added some more on some of the positions like Amazon, and it was just amazing. For every time that Tesla made me suffer, for every time that I lost money with Amazon, I made it all up in just a matter of minutes. Every tier, everything that happened throughout my trading career was made up, seeing me being $2 million up on Tesla. It was amazing.
So do you think Leo can see the future in the stock market?
So I've gotten to know Leo with time, and I could tell you, no, he cannot tell the future. But I just know that he's really smart, and he also believes in God the way I do. And I don't know, but maybe God helps him study the charts a little better. I just know that he's also a pretty determined person. I remember he helps me understand the moves. He helps me build the courage to stay on these plays. And, you know, the results are there. You know, my account is where it's at, and we're just, I'm just so grateful to be here, and so I'm feeling the blessings.
After adding all this up, you end up with $5.9 million for the week. Congratulations, first and foremost. Would you like to share any final words of wisdom with any traders that are watching?
Well, guys, if I got to say anything, just got to stick to it, man. Never give up, for one. Even if you're down, don't ever give up. There's always going to be a better time. Also, I would change a little bit of your strategies. I see a lot of guys out there that are trading or putting stop losses based on P&Ls. I wouldn't do it off of that. I wouldn't get off of a trade just because I'm down. You're going to have to learn how to roll with the punches. You're going to have to learn the moves. You're going to have to learn the sequences. You're going to have to learn to look for open interest and volume. And most importantly, never give up. I have a little bit of faith. Sometimes I pray, but I also study the charts. I'm studying the charts every chance that I get. And, that's pretty much it. I would also give 13 market moves a chance. I know there's a lot of people out there talking shit, saying stuff on the internet, putting shit on the comments, but I could just say those guys were not committed. Those guys didn't stick to the play. They didn't, they didn't believe in themselves, for one. And this is not what it's about. You gotta trust yourself, and you gotta just go for it, and you gotta give 13 market moves a chance.
Robert, thank you so much. When are we gonna see you again?
Well, I'm definitely gonna stick with 13 market moves, and you guys will see me when we hit 13 mil. Dude, it's fucking crazy, dude. Like, I felt like shit yesterday. I felt like a loser. I felt like I was an idiot. I felt like my wife was gonna talk shit. The friends that know about my trading, they were talking shit. But, I knew that I never would have got here without you, Leo. Fuck them. Fuck that money, dog. You know what I'm saying? It's here because of you, brother. Because 13 market moves, dog. 13 market moves changed my life. I love you, brother. First thing I'm going to do is pay for that shit. Thank you, bro. Hey, bro. Just want to say thank you, dog. My wifey right here. We thank you, bro.
Thank you so much, Leo.